I hope you all are fine and enjoying your holidays. My name is Amna Naz and today I am here to teach you English. And what we are going to learn today? We are going to learn a new letter which is letter E. E. What we are going to learn? We are going to learn a letter E. E. Before we will learn the vocabulary of letter E, we will learn the sound through the rhyme. Let's sing a rhyme with me. Eggs in a pan, eh, eh, eh. Eggs in a pan, eh, eh, eh. Eggs in a pan, eh, eh, eh. Crack the egg like this, eh. So, the sound of letter E is eh. It's a squeezed sound, eh. डोंट से ए, वो ए का साउंड होता है ए, उसमें हम अपना जो माउथ है थोड़ा सा उसको वाइड करते हैं ए. इट्स अ स्क्वीज्ड साउंड. इसको कहेंगे ई ए, ई ए, ई ए, ई ए. सो लेट्स लर्न इट्स वोकैबुलरी. ई ए elephant. Read it with me. E a elephant. E a engine. E a engine. E a egg. E a egg. E a envelope. E a envelope. This is how you will read its vocabulary. Now, to learn the more vocabulary from the book, let's move towards our books. Okay, students, open your English book and page number 21. Page number 21, and we are going to learn letter E. E. The sound of E is A. A. ये हमारा कैपिटल E है and this one is small e. और दोनों का जो साउंड है वो सेम है. E A. E A. E A eggs. E A eggs. E A elephant. E A elephant. E A envelope. E A envelope. E A engine. E A engine. Now we will sing its point. E is for elephant, big and tall. E is for elephant, big and tall. E is for eggs, round and small. E is for eggs, round and small. E is for envelope, carrying message for a boy. E is for engine, choo choo bye bye. E is for engine, choo choo bye bye. And this is how you will read this page. Okay, my dear students, after the reading of letter E, now we are going to learn how to trace and write of letter E. How to trace and write letter E. For its writing practice, let's move towards our books. Okay, students, now we are going to trace and write of letter E. We are going to do the practice of tracing and writing of letter E. E. E a egg. E a egg. First of all, put your pencil over this dot, come down and trace a standing line like this. Now trace a one sleeping line and other sleeping line and one more sleeping line. This is your capital letter, letter E. Letter E. E a. E a. Now we will trace small e. Start from this dot, make a slant, take a round and trace a semicircle like this. This is how you will trace small e. E a. E a egg. E a egg. Now we are going to trace capital letter E. Put your pencil on the dot, come down and trace a standing line. Now one sleeping line, another sleeping line and one more sleeping line. This is how you will trace letter E. E a. E a. We are tracing letter E. E a. E a. We are tracing letter E. E a. E a. E a. Okay, this is how you will trace letter E. Now we are going to write independently letter E. अब हम इसे खुद से लिखना सीखेंगे कि हम कैपिटल लेटर ई कैसे लिखेंगे. पहले सबसे पहले आपने इस डॉट पे पेंसिल रखनी है और एक सीधी लाइन लगा देनी है, स्टैंडिंग लाइन जिसे हम बोलते हैं. उसके बाद इस लाइन के ऊपर एक स्लिपिंग लाइन, फिर दूसरी लाइन के ऊपर एक और स्लिपिंग लाइन, और इस तरह से हम 3 स्लिपिंग लाइन्स लगा देंगे, एक स्टैंडिंग लाइन और 3 स्लिपिंग लाइन्स. This is how you will write letter E. Again, put the pencil on the dot, make a standing line, make one slipping line, one more, and another slipping line. This is how you will write letter E. E, A, E, A. Whenever you write the letter, also read its sound. E, A, E, A, E, A, E, A, E, A, egg, E, A, egg. Now we will trace the small letter E. E. Put the pencil over the dot, make a slant line, take a round and a small semicircle. Slant line, take a round and small semicircle. This is how you will trace small letter E. We are tracing small letter E. E, A, E, A. Now this line you will do it by yourself, and now we are going to learn how to write small letter independently. अब हम सीखेंगे कि हम खुद से लेटर ई, स्मॉल ई जो है वो हम कैसे लिखेंगे. इस डॉट पे हमने पेंसिल रखी, एक छोटी सी स्लांट लाइन लगानी है, देन राउंड करते हुए एक सेमी सर्कल यहाँ तक लेके आना है. तो ये बन जाएगा हमारा लेटर ई. लेटर ई बहुत इजी है. यहाँ से एक स्लांट लाइन, देन टेक अ राउंड और एक छोटा सा सेमी सर्कल. इस तरीके से हम बनाएंगे अपना लेटर ई. Letter E. E, A, E, A, E, A, E, A, E, A, egg. And this is how you will complete your work. I hope you got it and do the practice at your home. Take care and Allah Hafiz.